This week we are talking about this dance, that life is like this dance that we are constantly moving through between pursuing our dreams and the pullback of the doubts. So between doubts and dreams, there's this kind of dance that we all do. Does anyone feel that dance? If it could be a perfect world for you, like what would your day look like? And then to see how that compares with how you're actually spending your days. Um, I think sometimes when we use these words, like, are we, is it dreams and doubts? But it could just be like, this is what I would really like for my life, like this is what I would like my days to look like. And this is, what's pulling me back. And so it might not feel like a doubt. It may just feel like it may just be this kind of, noticing of what is that is not letting me have my dream, my life the way I want it, right? And if you are there already, fabulous, great. You're living your days like the ideal days. What does your week look like? Is your week, meeting your dream week, your month, your season, whatever it is? But if you take a look at any parts of your life, all of this stuff, we get by, we live our lives, and we just, each day passes. But we have the space and the wherewithal to live magnanimously, right? And to live like the way we can't even imagine, I guess, if we're honest, right? If we're not really living up to the way we would like to live. Much because, everyone else is kind of doing the same thing. They're just kind of going through their days and getting by and like, okay, time for bed, time to start over tomorrow. But we could all choose to elevate that life. So this week, we're just focusing in on this idea, and I invite you to really think about it, to think about how you're spending your days, your weeks, your months, and imagining what it could be if, you lived, if you did the things that you wanted to do. Okay? If you went for the dreams, the desires, um, if you took the steps, one little small thing that changes everything. These things matter. Our habits, little micro habits, create big changes in our lives. So as we do that, a great thing for us to do to really power ourselves to take the steps to living those dreams, to being more, having more and more of these ideal days, weeks, months, all of that, is to have this strong nervous system, right? Be able to digest in like what we're taking in and be able to process it so it doesn't stick us, right? It doesn't keep us held into something that we don't want to do. So working on the digestion, working on the nervous system. So these are both physical as well as, figurative, right? So we're going to be working on those things today, and then really opening up our hearts, opening up to our heart center, feeling this idea of how beautiful life is and how our dance, noticing how our dance is actually flowing in our everyday lives. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and sit nice and tall and close your eyes. Feel your sit bones ground into the earth. Feel your spine lengthen all the way up through your crown center. Shoulders roll back, arms relax to your sides, hands at the lap with the palms up. And connect in with your breath. With each breath cycle, lengthen and deepen that breath. We're going to be doing a bit of work on our breath today, really noticing the flow of our breath, again, like a dance. There are many different ways we move and control this breath to serve us, to help us to notice different rhythms. And as we settle into this breath, just feel yourself settling into your body. Feel the support of the floor underneath you. Feel the spine lengthening all the way up. The gentle support of the air all around you. This vast space above you. Where we step into our dreams. Live in that space, grounded. Continue with this breath pattern as you bring your hands together and breath vigorously. Press the palms into each other's sides, the thumbs pressing at the sternum. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Inhale and hold. Set your intentions for your practice today and let those intentions circulate to every cell in your body. And exhale, release, bring your hands down, relax your breath, slowly open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start with a cleansing breath, which has a different sort of rhythm. And so noticing that, noticing the rhythm as you move through the breath, you'll have to adjust your breath as you go each round and you'll get to a place where you got it. So our inhale is going to be 4 counts in, and then we're gonna hold for 16 counts, and then we'll exhale for 8 counts. Okay, so I'll talk you through that the first few rounds, and I'll show you how we're going to do that as well. So we're going to insert the mantra sa ta na ma. Okay, of course this refers to the cycle of life, or the expanded version of Sat Nam, choose who we are. And so the 4 count is 1 round of Satanama. The 16 count is 4 rounds of Satanama. And then the 8 counts is 2 rounds of Satanama. Okay, so you'll get it. All right, so left hand is in Gyan Mudra, pointer and thumb tip pressed together. The rest of the fingers are straight out. And let your hand rest at your lap. And the right hand, we're going to make a U shape using the thumb and the pointer finger. And or you could alternatively use your pinky instead of the pointer. So the thumb and the pointer, or thumb and pinky. Okay. And so we're going to be taking turns of which side we're breathing out in and out of. Okay. So starting with the thumb at our right nostril. We're going to inhale through the left for 4 counts. So sa, ta, na, ma. Hold sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And flip the hand over to the other side. Exhale out. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Stay here. Inhale 1 round. Sa, ta, na, ma. Hold. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Switch sides. Exhale out. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale that same side. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then hold for 4 rounds. And then keep going at your own pace now. Exhaling for 2 rounds out. So as you continue to do this, notice your eyes. We're going to have your eyes just slightly open, but still looking at the third eye point. So it may feel kind of funny. You don't want your eyes to flutter, but see what you could do with that. That's the ideal. Slightly open, still looking at the third eye point. So continue with this breath pattern. Inhaling 1 round, hold 4 rounds, exhaling 2 rounds. I'm going to add a visualization after a few more rounds. As you adapt to this rhythm, these different holds, these different counts, just know that this is what we do. We adapt to the rhythm of whatever's going on in our lives. We find ourselves, find a pattern that works for us. Keep going. I'm going to invite you to add in this visualization to go along with the breath and the count, the mantra. So as you inhale, I want you to visualize light flowing into the nostril, which you're inhaling into, and then flowing down the spine on that side of the nostril, flowing all the way down. And then as you hold, feeling that energy, that light circulate throughout your abdomen, like as if it's in a cauldron at the base of your spine, swirling and growing and increasing heat. And then as you exhale, going up the spine on the exhale side, and then out through that nostril. So you'll notice the pace as you inhale, you're going to visualize that light. It'll go a little faster than the exhale. Allowing that light to come in, swirl at the base of your spine, really warming up that area. We'll be working on our navel today. And allowing it to release On the other side, we're visualizing the path of our prana. This is said to be a perfect cleanser for our bodies. Keep going another minute or so. And as you do this, you can also decide to slow the pace of your breath, of the mantra. Just make sure it stays even throughout. Whatever round you're on, let this be your last one. And finish by breathing in both nostrils, holding the inhale, and then exhale, relax. And take one more deep breath in. And exhale. Relax the breath, slowly open your eyes. Okay, let's move our bodies. So since we're talking about our dance, our life dance, we're going to do a little bit of dancing this week. So starting with just come to standing and then just start dancing once you hear the music and find a beat that really, or find the moves that really call to you. Move however you're moved to.
is not dying. Lay down all thoughts, surrender to the void. It is shining. It is shining. You may see the meaning of within. It is being. It is being. Love is all and love is everyone. It is knowing. It is knowing. And ignorance and aim on the dead. It is believing. It is believing. But listen to the color of your dreams. It is not leaving. It is not leaving. Play the game existence to the end of the beginning. 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 Of the Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It is not dying. It is not dying. Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream.
Slowing it down. Come to center. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Bring all the feet, hips width apart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lead with your navel center and forward fold. Allowing your body to hang, arms on the head, relax. Feel a stretch in the back of your legs, just a gentle stretch. Normal breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slight bend in the knees, slowly roll up. Inhaling, spreading the wings wide. Stretch the arms up. And one more time, exhale, lead with the navel center, lean forward. Just hang. Feel your feet rooted to the earth, supporting you, keeping you stable and balanced. With each exhale, maybe noticing if you might lean forward a little bit more. Deep breath in. Exhale, lean in just a teensy bit more. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, roll yourself up. Nice and slow. Arms spread wide, neck and head come up last. Stretching all the way tall. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Hands to the waist. Hips circles. So moving your hips forward and around. And next time you come forward, pause, reverse directions. And next time you come forward, pause, lift yourself tall, inhale and hold. Pull root lock, lifting up on that pelvic floor, squeezing the lower abs and the rectum at the same time. And exhale, release. Let your hands relax down at your sides, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, circle the neck back. Exhale, forward. Next time your chin comes to your chest, pause, reverse directions. Inhaling back, exhale forward. And next time your chin comes to your chest, pause. Inhale, lift the head tall. Hold, pull root lock. Exhale, release. And shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And we're moving right into our Kriya. So come to seated in easy pose or in your chair. Okay. As I mentioned, we're working on our navel, our nervous system, our hearts, opening up our heart, also expanding this field, this magnetic field around us, our aura. All of this helping to support us to really be in support of our dreams, living the way we would like to live. So we're going to start with this heart opening breath practice. And this, we're going to be using breath of fire in this. There's two parts to it. So I'm going to explain the second part first so that we can move right from the first to the second in this, okay? So the second part is that we're going to inhale through our nostrils and then hold the breath. And as we hold, we're going to pump our navel in 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 16 times. Okay, so you can count 16 or you can do 4 rounds of Satanama. Satanama, Satanama. Up to you. Okay, so just doing 16 times of pumping in the stomach. And then once we finish the 16, then you exhale out through your nose. Inhale again through the nose. Hold, pump 16 times. Exhale. Okay. All right. So that's part 2. So part 1, we're going to have our arms in the same position for both parts. Okay. So our arms, start out with your arms parallel to the earth with palms facing up. And we're bringing them up to a 60-degree angle. So 30 degrees, 60 degrees. So 2/3 of the way up. And in this posture, eyes are closed, focus at the third eye. And for the first minute, we'll do breath of fire, and then we'll do that I'll cue you for the next part. Okay, ready? Close the eyes, inhale to begin, breath of fire. Keep going. Do your best to keep your arms straight here. The elbows are not bent as much as possible, keeping them straight. We're working on strengthening our psychoelectromagnetic field. And then in part two, of course, we're working also our navel. Okay, here we go into part two. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath, 16 pumps. And then exhale through the nose when you're ready. And then continue at your own pace. Inhale, hold, 16 pumps. Keep going. Your arms may want to come down. Just notice where you are. Remember to maybe bring them up to 2/3 up. Notice where you are today. Honor where you are. Twenty more seconds. Finish whatever round you're on, and then finish with a deep inhale and exhale, letting your arms come down. And without much pause here, we're going to go right into rock pose, sitting on our heels. You can stay in your chair or in easy pose if that is better for you today. Okay, sitting on our heels in rock pose. Our arms are again going to be out, but our palms are facing down. And then you're going to let your wrists loose and just let the hands dangle down. Okay, holding this posture, breath of fire. Eyes closed, focus at the third eye. Throughout this Kriya, there are, parts that could feel hard, especially for longer periods of time. So just notice where you are. Anytime you need to make an adjustment or take a pause and then come back, just visualize yourself doing this exactly right, exactly in the ideal. The intention goes a long way. And also just applaud yourself for everything you can do, everything that you are doing. This works directly on the heart. Notice as you're in this posture that your shoulders don't scrunch up at all. Just let them relax down, feeling the arms maybe stretching in both directions as if someone is pulling at your wrist, and the hands just get to dangle. Of course, anytime we're doing these with our arms, holding them up, working on our nervous system, strengthening. Keep practicing working on that. Help you to do this dance so you're dancing more towards your dreams instead of hanging with the doubts, hanging with what holds you back, giving ourselves the strength to move in that direction with grace, with courage, with an open heart. "30 seconds or less than." Inhale. Exhale, let the arms come down. Rest your hands at your lap. Relax your breath. Relax your eye focus. Just notice what you feel. Notice where you feel it in your body. Notice what's going on in your head. Just bring it down to your heart, centering gratitude, self-love. Deep breath in and exhale. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, for this next one, we are on our heels, sitting on the floor. You cannot do this one in your chair, although we can always make modifications. I'm going to be in the side view just so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'll put you into the posture. So we're going to have our knees slightly open, and we're going to be leaning back on our hands. And so there'll be two parts to this, pretty similar. So the first part will be that we're up. If you imagine, we're going to lift up our hips. If you imagine a straight line from your knees to the top of your head, it's about a 60-degree angle. So it's not, you're not moving back far at all. And then the second part, you're going to be pulling your hands back a little bit so you're a little bit more angled down. Okay, so 30 degrees. All right. So those are the two postures. Okay, lifting up at 60 degrees and then lowering down. Okay, so let me tell you the breath that we're going to be doing in this. I'll still set you up in here, so don't worry, just listen at the moment. This can feel challenging or like not really, it's a little harder to do. So just notice, it'll be like this smaller motion. We're doing those stomach pumps again. So we're going to inhale, hold the breath, pump the stomach. There's no count. You're just going to pump for as long as you can hold the inhale, and then exhale through the nostrils. Inhale, hold, pump for as long as you can, exhale. So in this posture, it may feel a little more challenging to do that pumping. So just notice, it may feel like you're not doing anything at all, almost. Okay, so just, that's okay. Just do the stomach pumps, feel as though you're doing them, and be good with that. All right. Okay, so sitting on your heels, Knees are slightly spread, and you can have them however you're most comfortable. Arms are behind you, supporting you. When we get into the posture, you're just gonna hold the posture. And then after about a minute, I'm gonna have you lean back further and continue the same thing. Okay, all right. So, ready? Inhale, lift yourself up. Hold, pump. Keep going until you are ready to exhale, and exhale, still holding the posture. Keep going. Just gonna make one adjustment here. You can let your head dip back, okay? So just let your head fall so you don't have to hold it up. Keep going. Wherever you are, just keep going and start to move your hands back. Walk your hands back so you're a little bit lower. And as you're a little bit lower, just try not to sink your head into your neck. Just try to stay lengthened. Allow your head to fall back. Ten seconds. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring the buttocks down to your heels. Slowly walk yourself up. And keep your knees separated. You're going to come all the way down, bringing your forehead to the floor with your arms stretched out overhead on the floor. And get yourself comfortable in this posture. Allow yourself to relax in this posture. Normal breathing. So we're going to be in this posture for several minutes, so do allow yourself to get comfortable, adjust as needed. There's two more parts to this in this posture. I'll explain them when we get there. Okay, so staying in the posture, begin long, deep breathing. Really feeling that inhale coming in, expanding the belly, providing total expansion, and then exhaling, feeling the contraction. Long and deep, again, settling into this posture. Stay in the posture, continue to breathe long and deep. In a moment, I'm going to be chanting Om, 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 O-N-G, and then you are going to repeat after me, Om, 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 and then I will chant So Hung, So Hung, So Hung, So Hung, and you will respond So Hung, So Hung, So Hung, So Hung, okay, at the same pace and rhythm. So just wait for my chant, and this is a call and response in the posture. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Om, 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 Om. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly walk your hands up, walk yourself up. And come out of this posture, extending your legs straight out in front of you. Normally when we do this life nerve stretch, we keep our legs together. But in this Kriya, it asks you to keep the legs slightly separated. Feet are flexed. Inhale, lift yourself nice and tall, lifting the torso out of the hips. Exhale, lead with your navel center and reach for your toes. If you can reach your big toe, wrap your peace fingers around the big toe, press the thumb into the thumb toenail, and pull the toes towards you as you lean forward as much as you can go. Breathe long and deep here. In this posture, with your navel down by your thighs, pressing towards your thighs, let your head just dip down and relax in the posture. This is for balance. The last exercise that we had just done was feeding our newly constituted blood into the brain cells and moving through the spinal fluid. Helps to repair any damage to the brain done by any toxins. So that series with the chanting and the holding in that Guru Nam or Guru Pranam position. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale. Slowly roll yourself up. And keep your legs stretched out in front of you. This also is 2 parts, this next one, and I'm going to just share with you the second part so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me show you first. We're going to lift ourselves up into back platform like this. Okay, so the heels are on the ground, the toes are pointing away from you, and just lifting the body so that you're straight line from the top of your head down to your toes. And we're going to start with a breath of fire. And actually, we'll do breath of fire the whole time. So first, we're going to do just 30 seconds of breath of fire, holding ourselves up. And then for the next 30 seconds, we're going to be doing a walking motion with our feet, just opening our legs step by step and then bringing them back in. Okay, so opening, stepping out, and then bringing back in. Okay, so all that while you're doing breath of fire. Okay, so just 30 seconds of holding and then 30 seconds of the walking. All right, so get yourself ready to lift up. And inhale, lift up, breath of fire. Eyes closed, focus at the third eye. Really feel yourself lifting that chest, creating a nice straight line from our head to our toes. Doing great. Okay, continue breath of fire. Begin moving the legs out, walking them out, and walking them in. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bring the buttocks down to the floor. Flex your feet. Lead with the navel center. Fold forward, back into that life nerve stretch, and just breathe here. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands up your legs, bring you up, and then just come all the way to lying down on your back and relax on your back for a minute. We're not at Shavasana yet. Just allow yourself to relax though as if you are. That series of exercises was working on our thyroid, lower back, and our heart center. Neck back in with your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, wiggle your body, and slowly roll over onto one side. Use your hands to help lift you up. And sit nice and tall with your feet, legs straight out in front of you again. We're going to have a different posture here, which I'll share with you in just a moment. We're going to be sitting on our left heel and having our right leg forward. So if you can tuck that left foot underneath you and then sit on the heel and let your right foot be forward with your foot flexed. And I'll set you up into the full posture in just a moment. I want to explain what we will be doing in this exercise. It's called a Mahabandha or Mahamudra, where we have all of the 3 body locks in place. So the chin will be slightly tucked in so that the neck is aligned with the spine. And that's the first lock, neck lock. The second lock is our root lock that we normally do. So feel yourself in neck lock right now. Okay, chin slightly tucked in. And then pull root lock. Okay, feel that. And then pull in on the diaphragm. Okay, so those are 3 locks. Okay, so I'll cue you when we're going to do them. The neck lock stays the whole time. The root lock and the diaphragm, I'll cue you. Okay, all right, so sitting in this posture, looking down towards your right foot, and your toes are, your feet are flexed, so your toes are pointing towards you. You're going to take your left hand and you reach for your toes. And your right arm just supports you. Okay. So keep the chin tucked in, neck lock, spine is straight. Fix your eyes on your big toe, and then take a deep breath in. And then exhale out completely. Pull root lock, pull into the diaphragm. For 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deep breath in. Relax the locks. Except for the neck lock, keep that always. Exhale. Hold, lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Release. Exhale out. Root lock, diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Hold, root lock, diaphragm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Root and diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Root and diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Root diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Root diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Root and diaphragm lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. And exhale, release. Slowly walk yourself up. And pull your leg out from underneath you. And again, lie on your back to relax for a moment. Continue to relax here. We have these purposeful rests in between these, really assimilating all this work. The Maha Mudra that we just did is called the Great Seal of Yoga. And there are many, many benefits and effects from this practice. It says its effects fill pages. That exercise can be practiced by itself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Stay lying here and just take your arms and just bring them overhead so that they're parallel to each other on the floor, palms facing up overhead. And bring your left leg up to 90 degrees. And hold it there, begin breath of fire, 30 seconds. Continuing with your breath of fire, gently switch legs. Right leg comes up, left leg comes down. Continuing breath of fire, bring your right leg down to meet the left and then lift both legs up just a foot off the ground, holding that navel, letting the lower back press down towards the earth. Use whatever modifications you normally do for stretch pose. Again, working on our navel. This also helps to balance our prana and apana, our intake and outtake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold. Still lifted. Exhale, release down. Bring your arms back down to the sides of your body and relax here for a moment. Just a few more short exercises. We're going to finish with our mantra meditation inside the Kriya. Really enjoy these little pauses, allowing you to completely relax. Your body deserves it. You deserve it. Through some of these challenging poses, take a deep breath in and exhale. I'm going to show you the modification for this next one first, and then I'll show you the ideal if you choose to do it, okay? All right, so you can have your arms tucked in slightly on either side of the buttocks just to support the lower back. Our lower back wants to stay pressed in towards the earth. Now lift the legs up to 90 degrees and then open up the legs so you're making a V with your legs. And in this posture, begin breath of fire. And feel as though you're lifting up, like tucking your tailbone under so that you're like wanting to lift up using that navel, okay? That would be the modification. So in this posture, we're doing breath of fire. So if you would like to move into the full posture, we're gonna kick our legs up into shoulder stand, bring our hands behind our back, making the like V with the legs, and breath of fire here. Whatever posture you're in, go ahead and begin. In the modified posture, continuing to work on our navel. In the shoulder stand posture, we're also working on our thyroid. There should be no pain in your neck if you're lifted up. Mm. 20 seconds. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll down, nice and gentle. Let your legs come down, and again, relax here for just a moment. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring the legs together. Toes are pointing away from you. And the arms are straight up 90 degrees with the palms facing toward each other. So the arms are going to stay exactly where they are. And on the inhale, we're going to lift lift our legs up about 6 inches off the ground. On the exhale, the legs come down and the chin comes to the chest, lifting up the chin, lifting up the head. Okay, so inhale, feet come up. Exhale, head comes up. Inhale, feet. Exhale, chin. And keep going. Like a little bit of a teeter-totter. Nice long deep breaths with this. This is opening up that heart center. Notice that when you do your inhale, lifting up the legs, really focus on engaging the navel, keeping the lower back pressed down towards the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let the arms come down. Relax here for a moment. Deep breath in and exhale. Just wiggle your body a little bit, wiggle your fingers and toes, and then slowly roll over onto one side. Use your hands to help lift you up and come up to seated in your chair or an easy pose. One last simple short movement exercise, and then we're going to do a chanting meditation before we go into Shavasana. Okay. So sitting nice and tall, you're going to grab opposite elbows with your hands and then just let your arms relax. Shoulders rolled back, sitting nice and tall, eyes closed, focus on the third eye. And we're going to do figure eights with our head. So I'll lead you to begin. So bringing your chin down to your chest, circle over to the right, around the right shoulder and back through the center, and then to the left. Circling over the left shoulder and then back through the center. And just keep going, making figure eights with your head. Next time you come to the center, pause and bring your head back and then over to the right, circling from the back to the front, and then back through the center, and then back left, around, through the center, and continue this. So just the reverse direction of our infinity. And next time you come to the center, inhale, pause. And exhale, let your arms relax down and just place your hands on your lap, however you're most comfortable, either one on top of the other in your lap or at your knees, palms up. Eyes are closed, and we're going to chant, God and me and God are one. As always, God is this greater source, the universe, whatever it means to you. Okay, follow along with the melody. Chant aloud in your own space. God and me and God are one. God and me and God are me and God are one. God and 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 me and God are God and me and God are one. 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 Deep breath in and exhale. Just pause here. Feel that vibration in your body. Notice whatever sensations you feel. Feel as though the rhythm of the universe, this greater source, is in every beat of your body, is rhythmic with your cells, your heart. Everything is aligned and attuned. Giving you the agility, the intuition, the capacity to move through your life like a harmonious dance. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And slowly bring yourself down for Shavasana. Great job to cover up as needed. Lying on your back, arms and legs slightly away from the body, palms up, legs flapped over. Allow your body to completely relax, letting all your muscles let go. Surrender into the earth. Know that you are healed, loved, fed, and supported always. Play some sound healing for you. Connect with your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. And reverse the rotation. Stretch your arms up overhead. Stretch your legs in the opposite direction for a nice long stretch. And bring your arms out to a T. Lift the right knee, drop it over the body to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe deeply in cat stretch. Come back to center. Bring the left knee up, drop it over the body to the right. Use your right hand to guide it to the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe deeply. Come back to center. Bring the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. Rub vigorously. Allow your feet to come down. Place your hands over your eyes. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock left and right a few times along your hips. And then rock up and down your spine a few times. And come up to sitting. Sitting comfortably in easy pose or in your chair. Bring your hands into prayer mudra in front of your heart. I'm going to chant the close and we'll set Nam together. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Inhale. Sat Nam. Love to all, light to all, peace to all, blessings to all. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for practicing with me.